Welcome to Sweet Heat. Today I'm having a tostada de camote, but I'm not making it. I'll be eating this tostada de camote plus a lot of other really delicious food from the Yucatan, from Oaxaca and Jalisco, and all parts in Mexico, but in Portland. I just arrived in Portland and I'm at the Portland Mercado, which I'm really excited about because this is the hub of Latin American culture and cuisine here in Portland. This organization supports first-time business owners. These are all Latinx, a lot of them immigrants who have a passion for food and want to share that with the residents here in Portland. And so what this organization does is it incubates those ideas and helps fund them, helps grow them, helps teach them how to open and run these businesses. And the first business that I'm going to try is a Oaxacan food truck. Amalia has a really successful truck here, in fact, the largest in the Mercado, and it also has another business elsewhere in the city. I can't wait to try her food. Mole enchiladas, quesadillas, empanada de mole amarillo. Oh my God, I love Oaxacan food. Buenos días.
Hola, Ricky.
¿Cómo está?
Buenos días, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien, me encanta la comida oaxaqueña. Quiero probar todos tus moles, pero también quesadillas.
Estás en el lugar correcto. Llegaste a Tierra del Sol. Tenemos moles, tenemos la quesadilla, ahora que estamos en la temporada de la flor de calabaza. Entonces ahora es temporada y tenemos unas quesadillas con queso Oaxaca.
Uf.
Pásale a mi cocina.
Vámonos. ¿Qué es un mole?
Es fiesta.
¿Ah, sí?
Es alegría, es
Ok.
familia,
Sí, sí.
es unión.
Ok.
Para mí es eso.
¿Y qué ingredientes usa para tus moles?
Sí, mira, en Tierra del Sol manejamos ahorita 3 tipos de mole. El
Ok.
mole coloradito, el mole amarillo y el mole verde.
Ah,
En esta ocasión estoy mostrándote los ingredientes del mole coloradito. Para el mole coloradito uso el chile ancho y también uso un chile que se llama chile puya. Y usamos pasas, ajonjolín, chocolate, canela, almendras. Y también aquí las venas que se le sacan a este chile,
ok.
las doramos
¿Y
y también
qué-
usamos ese.
¿Qué tipo de sabor tiene las semillas y venas?
Pues le da, es que solamente uso el de este chile, le da un sabor más concentrado, pero lo tenemos que quitar del chile y lo tenemos que dorar.
Ah, ok.
Y también usamos clavos de olor y pimienta, usamos sal y usamos un consomé de vegetales.
Vegetales.
De vegetales, sí.
Ah, ok.
Por lo regular el mole es hecho con caldo de pollo.
Ajá.
Nosotros hemos adaptado una versión vegetariana para también poder brindar este mole a nuestros clientes que son vegetarianos. Ahora te lo voy a servir en un plato con pollo y arroz y frijoles, que es es tradicionalmente nuestro mole. Viene acompañado de arroz y frijoles y también de unas tortillitas calientes.
Sí, qué rico. Ay, wow.
Es mi plato favorito.
Wow.
Tiene una hierba que se llama hierba santa. Y es una de mis favoritas. En Oaxaca usamos mucho esa hierba, hierba santa.
Wow. Oh my God. It's so good. It's almost like you're sipping a cream sauce. It's just like it completely coats the tongue. It's like the most intense chicken soup, but with chiles and amor. Oh my God. Increíble. Wow.
Para mí eso refleja amor. Cuando estamos enfermos, la mamá nos hace algo como esto que te pones bien.
Sí. Wow. And I mean, she just said it. Like this is the thing that your mother makes you when you get sick. I almost wish I was sick because I would want this like every day, but it's like, it is such a beautiful dish. I'm gonna have to stop myself before I get too full because I have another stop. I want to go visit my friend Eddie at Príncipe Maya. So I've come to Portland to try the Mexican food.
Oh, y la cochinita, lo que se hace en Yucatán, se hace en la tierra, pero yo acá no podemos escarbar la tierra y lo hago en el horno, pero también sale igual.
Wow. ¿Y qué otros platos tienen?
Oh,
Todos son de Yucatán, ¿no?
todos son de Yucatán y trato de hacer lo más auténtico que puedo hacer. Y también tengo el brazo de reina que le dicen.
¿Y qué es?
Parece un tamal,
Ajá.
pero tiene huevo cocido, huevo duro
Ajá.
y no se deja agarrar, está caliente.
Salud. It's so good. It's like really earthy. The greens that he uses that are mixed into the masa just give it like a really nice kind of vegetal quality. So you get the corn, you get the sort of herbaceousness, but then it's got like this really nice kind of earthiness with the egg and then the pepita. It's really, really good. Está bien sabroso.
Me gusta cocinar para la gente
Sí.
y ya la gente regresa y me dice, wow, me gusta tu comida.
Sí, sí, es increíble. ¿Y qué plato es tu favorito?
Mi plato favorito son los panuchos.
¿Ah, sí?
Sí.
¿Por qué?
Desde niño he comido panuchos y me encanta. Sí, y otro platillo que me gusta, la cochinita. Sí. Sí, me gusta comer unos tacos con mucho chile, cebollitas. Wow, hasta ya se me hizo agua a la boca.
The thing I love so much is the texture. It's a little bit crispy on the edges, but the inside is a little bit soft and pillowy. And you get that little hit of the frijoles. And they're so good. The salsa, not as spicy as I want, let's be honest. But it has really good flavor. It's got a lot of lime juice in it, which is really nice because it cuts through the richness of the beans and the tortilla. And then you get like that really nice little pop of the onion. I love in the Yucatan, these slightly pickled onions, they have this beautiful pink color. Really, really delicious. Mole, tortas, agua fresca, chiles, tostadas, salsa. Choco? Portland?
Welcome to Weddle.
Are you Megan?
I am.
Hi, I'm Rick. Nice
Good
to meet you.
Welcome.
I am super excited. I heard this is the place to get the best tortas in all of Portland.
Well, thank you. Glad you're here.
Now, why tortas? Why not tacos? Why not something else?
It kind of started when we met our baker, Felipe. We just had a good partnership off the bat. He makes all of our bread in his bakery in Vancouver.
It's amazing.
And yeah, we've been working with him since day one, which was 10 years ago.
Wow.
So yeah, we like to think we build a good torta on his bread, and yeah, we've been good friends for a long time.
I can't wait to try them.
Yeah.
I'm really hungry.
Let's go have a bite.
All right, cool. Oh my God. This bread is insane.
Yes.
Wow.
Excited to
Okay.
eat.
You are gonna help me eat, right? Like.
Oh yeah. We're in this together.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Oh my God. Okay, so tell me, what What's here? This is like
Yeah, okay, in front
crazy.
of you we've got the masi papa. This is our labor of love, favorite vegetarian torta there. We've got the ahogada here, great for sharing, I say. Then if we're in the mess together, we'll feel less self-aware about the splatters and red all over our face. Here we've got the refrito and some bright little snacks on the side just to keep things going, you know?
to lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, why not?
Sure, exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, we've got our carnitas there, classics.
Love carnitas.
Yeah, we have a little like slaw in a way, some lightly pickled onions with some Mexican oregano, or chile, just bright cilantro. And then that sauce is actually the drippings from our pollo pibil. And then we mix that with a chili tomato sauce.
Wow.
And that
really
gives
good.
us our funny little achiote ahogada.
These are insane.
Good.
Like-
I'm glad you like them.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to go back into the ahogada because it's like,
You might have to.
I mean, don't worry, like I'll keep eating all of them, but like that one is the one that I'm like, I need some more of that.
And did you save room for an hamburguesa is the other question.
What?
I don't know if we talked about that.
No,
but,
we
you
didn't.
know,
Wait,
yeah.
tell. What are you holding back?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow,
This is your hamburguesa.
that is insane. Tell me about this.
You know, the inspiration is just like late night eating, out and about, mostly in Mexico. Mostly in DF, but
Right.
I've had my fair share of burgers all over.
Yeah. I don't even know how I'm gonna eat this.
Beautiful.
Wow.
My favorite thing about a Mexican hamburguesa is all the little layers. So like the thin patties, the jamon, we've got two kinds of cheeses. We've got some chipotle mayo there, different grilled elements, lots of different like versions of spice hitting you.
Wow.
So that's what I think makes a Mexican burger so special.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's really amazing. It's funny that you said thin patties because there are two thin patties in there, but it doesn't. It
Yeah.
reads like, oh no, this is actually like a quarter pounder.
Yeah.
And very satisfying shredded iceberg lettuce.
Had to.
Had to.
Had
Yeah.
to,
No,
yeah.
but it's like it's so good. This is an insanely delicious and ridiculously large amount of food. I think I may be
Yeah.
here for a while, so maybe if you just have some curtains, you can just like bring in.
We'll get you a pillow, yeah.
Yeah,
tuck
I'll be
you in
taking a
right
nap
here.
after this.
Okay. We can do that.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks
Your
for
food
being
is
here.
absolutely incredible. I'm so happy right now.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Angel,
Hey, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Good to see you.
good to see you too. I am so excited to be here. I've been here for a day, and this is the place that I've been looking forward to so much.
It's amazing. Well, we're excited to have you here. So let me give you a quick tour of the kitchen, and then we can talk some food.
Cool.
Bienvenido.
How many covers do you do?
I cap it off at 66.
Okay.
Once in a while, we'll do things that are a little bigger, but that's the beauty of it, the predictability, right? That you don't have to worry about too many people showing up or not enough people showing up. It's just the same every night. Because of that, and because of the way we laid out the presentation of the food, we're able to essentially give you 13 to 14 different things. And you know this as a chef, like it allows you to also keep a really good inventory and everything. So there's nothing that ever goes to waste here. These guys, for the most part, spend half their time down in the basement, prepping a lot of the stuff. We keep a lot of our stuff here. And the symphony goes where when we start, we have our storytellers that just simply run up, grab the dishes one and one, and then just take them out.
Tell me a little bit about your storytelling.
So we take great pride in that piece. I think that's the part that we're most known for. Part of that is because this food has such a rich etymology, right? That like it goes beyond what most people have really think about when they think of Mexican cuisine. In fact, we almost don't identify with Mexican cuisine because a lot of this food belonged to other folks, which we could get into later. But here, when they go out there, they share their stories. They tell you about the where it started, how it originated, and how it ended up back on display.
That's amazing. That like I love the idea of, a dish being more than just like the sight and the smell and the taste, that there's like a whole history to it. I want to eat now.
Let's eat.
Okay.
Amigo, por favor.
Wow. Oh my God.
Gracias, chef. This here, you got a memelita, which you know very well, and a tlacoyo. These are essentially, we always share the story, right? These are two of the oldest dishes to what we now know as the Americas, with the exception of the cheese and the olive oil. Everything on that plate is meant to be ancestral to highlight the people that gave us this, right? The Olmecs, Toltecs, Zapotecs, Mayas, Mexicas. This is their food, and every night, you know, the story that we share is that we get to culturally appropriate it by adding cheese and olive oil, because these are two components that did not exist prior to 1519, right? So it becomes a bridge to a conversation that's greater, where we say thank you to everybody, not just the people before, but like the people in Africa and in what is now Asia as well, that have given us so many components that make Mexican cuisine what it is. So please.
Oh, those are gorgeous.
All right.
Wow.
Chile relleno, right? And chile relleno has there's many arguments about how it came about at the convent, these nuns that put it together. But for us, this was a different take on it. And I wanted to go to the one that I grew up eating. And my young chef Lalo, decided to give us this. And the most beautiful piece of this, you have these guys here. You know what those are already, right? Escamoles. Escamoles are, it's ant larva, for those that don't know what it is.
They're absolutely delicious.
Yes, and it's something crazy to watch. I don't know if you've ever seen these guys, but like, you think that they'd be, you know, fully wrapped up in plastic or any of that. They go in there like bare hand, pull out the nest, and you see the ants just crawling up and down the arms, bites and everything, they don't care. And then when you try it, you're like, this is pretty magical. So anyway, please.
So I have a beet atole on the base. That's with some local peaches that have just been roasted with a little bit of agave, candied walnut, a little bit of sourdough bread, and then a sourdough ice cream, finished with some fresh lime zest.
Like literally, you guys, like every dish, I'm like tearing up again. Wow.
When I take a bite of that atole, I feel, I mean, that's nostalgia for me. And I heard this from one of our guests, is that, and they're Mexican, they said that it reminds them of waking up early in the morning, going to work in the cold, and the only thing that's keeping you warm is the atole, right? So that's a different nostalgia that we didn't even think about associating, that somebody else just brings to the table.
That to me is the magic of really good, thoughtful food. And I mean, I can't, they're not words that I have to thank you enough for doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Like, it's so incredibly respectful, and it makes me so happy when people are doing things that they love, but also presenting the food and the culture in a way that is different for people in the United States, because I feel like so much of the way that Mexico is presented in the US is negative.
Correct.
And when you have something like this to counter that, it's so important. It's so incredibly important, not only for the people that are not Mexican, but for Mexicans to see themselves in a much more positive light.
Right.
So
Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, it's an honor to present you with this food and, you know, have you try it and you know, give us your honest feedback.
No, it's beautiful.
You're good. I appreciate it.
I can't believe my trip is coming to an end. I've had the most incredible 2 days here in Portland, and I have to say that I am so impressed at not only the amount of Mexican food, but the quality and also the regionality of this food. It's really impressive. A lot of the food that I've eaten is like the food that I would have in Mexico. I would really love to thank Amalia, Eddie, Megan, and Angel for showing me the most incredible time, for being so completely hospitable and welcoming me into their restaurants, and all of their staff that prepared such amazingly delicious food. I can't wait to get back, and next time I'm gonna spend more than just 2 days because I have a lot more to eat in this town.